Mr. Chair, I only have two issues left. Number one, PAGCOR, pag nilisensya nyo yung isang building, for example, in Bamban, in Porac, yung iba walang lisensya. Tama po.
Tama po, sir.
Pero may mga tao kayo ron doon sa license na Pogo building. Meron po ba?
Meron
Kasi
po, sir.
doon sa mga casino, meron po kayong mga itim mo, pero doon na nakaposte eh. Nagmo-monitor. Ngayon, kayo, meron din po kayong mga tao doon sa mga nilicense nyo na Pogos na nasa isang building. Tama po?
Yes, sir.
Tatanong ko nga po, hindi po ba sila nagre-report sa inyo? Kung ano po ang nangyayari doon sa ibang partes ng building na yan o doon sa ibang building?
Mr. Chair, may I refer the question to SVP Villanueva?
Tinatanong ko po ito dahil ang report sa akin, yung isang Pogo Hub, nandun yung legal, nandun yung illegal, at nandun yung mga scammers eh. Kasi based from the equipment confiscated or seized by the PAOK agency. So, hindi po ba nakikita ng inyong mga tao na nagbabantay doon sa license Pogo, doon sa loob ng hub, yung ibang gawain ng mga illegal Pogos doon?
Mr. Chair, nakikita din po. At nire-report namin po yan sa mga law enforcement agencies. In fact, andito yung listahan, sir, ng lahat ng nireport namin sa DOJ, PAOK, SOSYA, BI, and others.
So, sige, General
well documented yan po.
Next question. Ano po yung action doon sa pinagdalhan nyo ng mga report na po yan? Dapat alam niyo. Why? Because under Republic Act 6713, Code of Conduct, di ba pag nag-report kayo o may communication kayo sa ibang government agency, they should answer within 10 working days, if I remember it right. Tama po ba, Attorney Roque?
Sa long law po yan.
Ang ginagawa ko, sir, ako pumupunta sa kanila to follow it up, and then we discuss the case build up. Actually, sila nagki-case build up, sir, yung mga law enforcement. And nagpapasalamat naman kami, sir, na tinutulungan kami ng mga law enforcement agencies. In fact, yung mga raids, kadamihan ng raids naman ng law enforcement agencies, yung iba doon, kadamihan naman doon, ay information galing sa amin, sir.
May I know if you have also sought the help of our intelligence agencies regarding this kind of illegal activity?
I will not confirm or deny, sir.
I know the reason why.
Because
you can answer that question without, incriminating any agency, I think.
Yes, sir. For the the general terms, I've been coordinating with all the intelligence agencies, sir.
Thank you. The last issue, Mr. Chair, connected to our hearings at the Committee on Dangerous Drugs and Public Accounts, together with Public Order and Safety, grant of visas and Filipino passports to aliens. Now, may I know from our resource persons, sino po ang makapagsasabi sa committee ito kung ilan na ang visa na ibigay natin sa foreigners? Can you give us the exact number of foreigners that we have issued visas? And what is that agency who can tell us that?
Mr. Chair, earlier Bureau of Immigration
Are you
manifested submission.
going
Sorry.
to interject without asking the chairman?
I apologize, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you. You are
I'm just
recognized.
volunteering an information to the question of Honorable Acop because earlier the Bureau of Immigration manifested that they submitted already the list of foreign nationals who were issued working visa.
Would you agree with that, Bureau of Immigration?
BI.
Yes, Mr. Chair, we already submitted the data on the work visas that we issued to those who are working for POGOs, Your Honor.
And that would be the number of visas that your office has granted.
Yes, Your Honor, we don't have the data for the economic zones, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair, do we have a representative of the Department of Foreign Affairs today?
Yes, we have.
Yes.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. I'm sorry, I was not, the DFA was not asked to produce statistics.
No, I'm
on-
not asking that you would produce that, ma'am. I will be asking you some questions.
All right.
Would you know, ilan po kayang agency ng gobyerno ang pwedeng mag-issue ng visa to foreign nationals?
There are several, but the main visa issuing agency is the Department of Foreign Affairs. There are also other investment promotion agencies such as the special economic zones that issue specific visas. There are also the special retirement visa issued by the Philippine Retirement Authority. We also have the special investment resident visa issued by the Department of Trade and Industry Board of Investment. So there are several visas, Mr. Chair, Your Honor. The DFA issues the following visas: temporary visitors visas, seamen's visas, transit visa, 9C, foreign government officials visa, 9E. We have the 13 series or the non-quota and quota immigrant visas. We also issue that, of course, in coordination with BI. We also issue special non-immigrant visas, the 47A2, which we issue, but we process this along with the Department of Justice, and also the refugees visa, 47B.
Thank you, ma'am. Pero in effect, the DFA is not involved in any mechanism or framework that would monitor the issuance of other visas by other agencies.
As far as monitoring of the visa issuances of other agencies, we are not involved.
Yes. And you do not have any supervisory oversight over these agencies.
We have none,
So,
Congressman.
wala pong agency of government that can tell us, members of this committee, kung ilan po ang visa na i-issue na sa foreign national. Kasi walang agency na re-regulate dito eh. Kanya-kanya.
Opo, kanya-kanya po. For example, in our case, we have our own reporting coming from our foreign service posts abroad. Nagre-report po sa amin, and then
Yeah.
if it's required, for reportorial requirements, we submit.
Kaya kami nagkakaproblema dun sa mga hearings namin, madam, dahil walang makasagot eh. Sa aming mga katanungan. Especially din sa bakit isang alien or foreign national would have two passports. One China, one Filipino. Pag nagtatransact sila ng business dito, yung Filipino passport ang ginagamit. Pag nagbibiyahe, yung Chinese passport ang ginagamit. Kaya hindi namin matrace eh. Kaya nagkakaroon kami ng problema. Why? Because executive, walang sistema. Paano mailagay sa isang database ito? Can you not see the problem?
Actually, Mr. Chair, Your Honor, right now we're working towards, we know that we should work towards having database sharing agreements. So we're working towards that end. In fact, for example, I don't want to speak for BI. BI can say that they have database agreements with other agencies now. I can share. I don't.
Di po ba parang
But
dapat
yes,
merong,
we agree. We should have.
merong isang
database
agency
sharing
na parang imbudo na dun lahat papunta yung data so far as visas granted are concerned?
The thing, sir, is there are data privacy laws that we have to observe and respect also. We may want to have database sharing agreements with other agencies, but there are constraints. For example, intelligence agencies might invoke data privacy laws for their not wanting to have a database sharing agreements with us. May mga ganun pong constraints, Congressman.
I cannot see, for example, that the number of visas issued by the economic zones would be reported, for example, to the FA. Is there a violation of the Data Privacy Act there? Yun lang po ang hinihiling namin eh.
As of now, the FA has no oversight.
Kaya nga, yun
wala
lang
po
nagiging
kaming
problema, madam eh. Diba?
over the special
Pero
economics.
ini-invoke mo kasi yung Data Privacy Act. Para bang naglalagay po kayo kaagad ng obstacle para magkaroon ng database lahat ng visa issued by the Philippine government.
Congressman, may I clarify? It's not the DFA that says because of the data. It's other
Example ko lang po yun.
agencies that...
Example ko lang ngayon. Kasi ngayon, wala nga eh. Diba? Ang hinihiling namin, hindi ba pwedeng mayroong isang agency na lahat ng visa issued should be posted there? Is there a violation of the Data Privacy Act there? Thank you, Mr. Chair. Ganyan ang nangyayari. Tumbling block ang nangyayari eh.
There's
Yes,
always
Thank you.
they are always hiding on the mga Republic Acts that we ourselves created. Okay, thank you so much,
Mr. Chair,
Congressman
Mr. Chair.
Ako.